My name is Cleopatra Clark, and I am a survivor of breast cancer. I was first diagnosed with breast cancer in January of 2019. 5 months prior to that, I lost my dad from dementia. I found my lump in my right breast about September of 2018. And like I said, I was diagnosed in January of 2019. So with that being said, it was very difficult with me not really fully grieving from my dad's loss. I still had to be strong for my 3 children because they were very close to my dad. Not knowing what the outcome would be from my breast cancer, like who would take care of my children if in fact I was to be very sick, or if God forbid I was to pass, or if anything was to happen to me. Like what my kids would think or how they would react when I did tell them that I had breast cancer, but they surprisingly took it very well. My support system was absolutely amazing. Like people came out from the woodworks that I didn't think they really cared. Not saying they didn't care about me, but just people who I didn't expect to come out and say, "Are you okay? We love you. Do you need anything?" I just had a whole lot of support, which definitely pushed me through my journey, because it was a tough journey. Not knowing the side effects or what I was going to expect, or like even the hair loss, like that was very difficult for me. I'm used to having a lot of hair, so me losing all of my hair and not knowing that I still am beautiful, regardless of me not having hair, like that was very difficult. It's a lot. I don't know where to even begin, but it was very an awakening moment for me. Like a smooth rock, like the rocks when we were young, like the rocks would skip across the water. That's what it felt like to me, like a triangular size. It was 5 centimeters, so it was a pretty large piece of tumor in my breast. So it was like a rock. It felt like a rock. So that's the best way I can describe it, like a rock. I was very fatigued. I couldn't understand why I was so tired. Like I would come home and sleep. Like after working all day, sleep, feed my kids, and go back to sleep. And like my breasts were like very sore and tender. Like my nipples, like someone would brush against me, give me a hug, and it would hurt. I was like, why are my nipples and my breasts so tender? So when I finally did find, this was before I found the lump. So when I finally did find the lump, and it like all came together with the fatigue was like had something to do with me having breast cancer, and the lump. So like all of it came together once I realized that, I had breast cancer. It didn't really hit me once they told me that I had breast cancer. I think once I realized that it only came to fruition, like when I started to have the chemo sessions. Like when they told me, it was like, oh, okay, you have cancer. I don't want to say I didn't believe it, but I didn't acknowledge it like I should have. So the chemo and like the treatment and the tiredness and fatigue and just my whole body changing, that was really like an eye-opener for me, because it wasn't at first. My regimen was treatment once every 3 weeks, and the first week was very difficult, very, very difficult. The first day after my first treatment, I was extremely tired, heavy, didn't want to get out of bed, and as the treatments went on, like it became easier but not easier. I guess my body was getting used to the poison, because it's typically poison that's being put into your body, but at the same time my body was like, this is not normal, so you're just going to either lay down or we're going to make you lay down. So I didn't like light. I wanted to stay in a dark room. I didn't want anybody coming in with me, like, leave me alone. Do you want something? No, I don't want anything. You're hungry? No, I'm not hungry. Just like let me be. But my kids like were always checking on me. Mom, you okay? Do you want something? Are you hungry? Like always making sure I was okay. So because of them, it's definitely a reason why I was able to push through so hard, because they kept me sane. Because if it wasn't for them, I'd probably be somewhere crazy. They definitely kept me together, definitely. To let them know that it's going to be okay. To let them know that it's going to be okay regardless. Whether you come out, whether it takes a year for you to go through your treatment, whether it takes a few months, because everybody's journey is different. Know that you're going to be fine regardless. Know that you'll be okay. Everything's going to be fine. I am Cleopatra Clark, and I am Raw Beauty.